Everybody, what's up? I just wanted to do a quick warming up for live on Spreaker.com before I go live on YouTube just to warm up, put myself in the mood, you know. But I gotta check the sound. Always gotta check the sound because I have known to do full shows with no sound, you know, on several occasions. Um, Sounds pretty good over here on Spreaker.com. That's nuts. But anyway, we talked about this man shooting in Buffalo the other day. White boy, Patrick, Payton. Now there's another mass shooting in Chicago. Let's see what this man shooting in Chicago at a McDonald's. Team shot two fatally at State and Chicago on near North Side. Chicago Police Department. And this is according to ABC News, Chicago.com. 10 people were shot, two fatally in the shooting outside of McDonald's on the near North Side Thursday night. It was Mayor Lori Lightfoot called an outrageous act of violence. Chicago police said the shooting took place at about 10:41 p.m. in the 800 block of North State Street. The Chicago Fire Department, one man was taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital and another to Stroger Hospital. Both have been out dead at the hospital. Authorities have not released information on their actions. Two other adult men were transported to Northwestern Memorial Hospital and Stroger Hospital in serious condition. A 43-year-old woman was transported to Illinois Masonic Medical Center in stable condition. Information on the other gunshot victims was not immediately available. So was any another mass shooting? Another mass shooting. This time in Chicago. They're not saying much about it. They're not speaking about it. Case is still being investigated, I guess. Another mass shooting. When the white boy shot up the shop in Buffalo, the whole world knew about it. They're not saying much about this shooting that took place outside of a McDonald's in Chicago. Meantime, between time, you got black men all over YouTube just blaming black women for everything. Guess it's their fault too, huh? It's the black woman's fault that their son out there killing each other too, huh? Way to pass it. That's what I want to know. We're always talking about the mother of these black kids that terrorize the neighborhood. Where's the father? That's what I want to know. That's exactly what I need to know. Where the pappy at? Y'all, we got to start watching our children. What about the young girl that did the blackout challenge, ended up killing herself? Fell victim to TikTok challenge. I don't know why my sound is so low. I really don't. Every time I go on YouTube, I come across these videos of black men talking about black women, calling us all kinds of thoughts and all kinds of things. But they're not holding anybody responsible for all these killings on the street. Don't want to talk about that, do they? But you want to talk about the sisters. You want to downgrade a black woman. That's what you wake up for. That's what you live for. Get on YouTube and pick up where Kevin Samuels left off. I look at these men as weak, these so-called men in the manosphere. They remind me of boys that used to run home from school every day. Weak, weak. Nobody never taught them how to be a man, so now they trying to teach other men what nobody never taught them. Oh boy, I tell you. I tell you. It's been a sad few couple of days for me. Because like I said, I go on YouTube to get some, listen to some uplifting videos. But all I'm finding are videos talking about bad against black women. I was looking at this one dude. He was talking about the girls on Fox Soul, Biblical Fox, um, Selena Johnson, and Lisa Ray. He called Lisa Ray Diamond the whole time, and Claudia Johnson, and he called them hoes because of their opinion on uh, Kevin Sanders. He called these women hoes. Just like that. Yeah, he said, I can't stand these hoes. All because of their opinion on Kevin Sanders. That's crazy to me. You see how Kevin Sanders has caused the division amongst the family, amongst the brothers and sisters? He has caused a great divide amongst the brothers. We were divided already, but damn, Kevin Sanders came in like a hawk and divided us even further. You have men that's going up against black women all on YouTube. Kevin Samuels started. He didn't start it, but he caused a great divide in our community. A great divide. Now you have these little boy men. You have these boy men all on YouTube telling the brothers to go search for women elsewhere, outside of their own community. And you know these are not men of God because that's not what the Most High wants from us. He don't want us mixing. Regardless of what anybody tell you, he don't want us mixing. But you have men in this so-called manosphere. They look like they act like scared little boys to me, teaching brothers to date outside of their race. Like it's a thing. Kevin Samuels even warned us we gotta look out for the Hispanic women now. Oh, I don't know. with all these mass shootings going on and all these men out here killing. Ain't nobody talking about that though. Where the brothers at? Why you not teaching or talking about your brothers that's killing others broad daylight and shooting up the neighborhood, terrorizing the neighborhood? Y'all don't want to talk about them, huh? What, you scared they're gonna come after you? And I saw that Kevin Samuels memorial show on YouTube. It was uh, a scary little boy. And people are giving these boys money. People are giving these boys money, honey. Their hard-earned money just to teach them how to date outside of their race. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of bull crap is that? What kind of bull crap are you teaching brothers to stop dating black women? You know you're gonna pay for that, right? You must pay for that. You absolutely will pay for that. But soon there will not be a black race. Pretty soon there will not be a black race. There will be a third race of mixed folks. Black people are going to be whited out. Shalom, Sister April. Okay, that was Sister April. I don't know what happened. But sooner or later, we're all going to be whited out. My skin color is going to be a rarity because we love to mix so much. Shalom, Sister Oracle. We love to mix so much. Pretty soon, there's not going to be a black race. We're almost there, folks. We are almost there. Shalom, sis.
Shalom, my sister. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thankful to be amongst the living.
I know.
I don't know why you keep hopping off. It seems like it's going to be one of those days. Me, myself, I'm kind of dragging along.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of dragging along. So much going on with all these mass shootings everywhere.
Girl,
Um,
you know what's so sad is I live in Joliet, Illinois,
mm-hmm,
and we had the bank robber, the black bank robber.
mm-hmm.
He went into the bank, shot up in the air, and he told them, he said, had people hostage.
Mm.
Didn't really have them hostage because after he did that, he started telling them, like, hey, I'm having a
Okay,
hard
so hold
time in life.
on one second. Oracle said there's static in the background. Hold on, let me hear. It sounds good to me.
Is it my phone?
No, it sounds good to me. I'm listening to it on YouTube. It sounds good. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those days, y'all. I don't know if the static is coming from my mic or, but I didn't hear anything when I just listened to it on YouTube. But I'm just rambling about, being on YouTube. All you're hearing on YouTube these days are black men don't have anything good to say about the black woman at all. And it's really sad. You have a few videos where the black woman don't have anything to say, anything good to say about the black man either. You know, I love black men, but y'all need to stand up and talk about your brothers that's out here killing one another. Out here robbing banks, holding people hostage and shooting guns in the air and shit. Y'all don't want to talk about that, but y'all want to talk about our sisters. Y'all want to talk about how hardy we are, how hearty we are. And y'all want to talk about how sassy we are, but y'all don't want to talk about y'all absence in y'all own family. Y'all don't want to talk about y'all sons out there terrorizing neighborhoods. But you want to talk about the mama, huh? Way to pass it. That's what I want to know. You want to talk about the mama, way to pass it. You know, you got another mass shooting in Chicago. How many of y'all want to guess it's in a black neighborhood? Outside of a McDonald's. Brothers don't even have enough decency to go in the woods and shoot. They want to shoot in broad daylight, killing everybody that they see. Yeah, you all on Facebook, all on YouTube, talking about black women. Sad, sad, sad. How it's sounding over here, y'all? Because if it's not sounding too good, I'm going to shut it down because we need our sound now. She's back.
Okay, so what I did, I restarted my phone before saying B. I'm getting ready to restart my phone in case it's me. Sorry. I was up early, went back to sleep, so I would not be falling asleep today during the show. Um, Shalom
Shalom,
to
Nama.
everyone in the audience, and shalom to everyone. But as I was saying, I live in Joliet, Illinois, and you can look it up. A week ago, last Thursday, in Romeoville, Illinois, a black man entered the bank, shot a couple of rounds in the air. Um, so they immediately locked the bank up and everything. And so after that, the man was talking. He was saying, "I did not want to do this. I'm having a hard time in life. I can't get any help. I don't have any family. Um, you know, he might not been working with a full deck neither. We don't know, but the story is the he let the hostages go, and when he came out with his hands up, they blew his brains out with one shot. Those ladies, it was a white lady and a Hispanic lady. They spoke so highly of that man. You can check it out. They said, you know, why they didn't have to shoot him. He just needed help. We all told him that we would help him, you know, and it was a shame he had to resort to this. They blew his brains out. Now, I want to know how come this shooter in Buffalo, New York, 2 days later, I want to know why is he living? No, they said he had body armor on, but
We
did
know
he
why
have
he's living. We
body
know
armor
why
on?
he's living. He's living because he was a white
Right,
boy.
right, right. But wait a minute. But listen, they're trying to say, well, he had body armor. I'm like, no. They blew the black man brains out. I don't care what that white man had on. He is still living. I'm so sick of them trying to
He's
find
white.
excuses instead of saying that they allow white people to live when they kill us. The who was that? The kid's name, Dylan. They allowed him to live.
Dylan,
He
Dylan
went
Brooks.
into a church and killed people, and they took him to freaking Burger King. Okay, stop making excuses, America. America don't care about us, and then we
It's
don't care
okay.
about each other.
Man, we don't care about each other. That's why. This is why.
What?
You
That's
got
what I
black men
said.
out here killing people in broad daylight. You got black men out here killing babies, shooting babies. They're shooting, killing. It ain't nobody talking about that. Instead, they want to talk about the black woman and how the black woman wear a scarf out
Right.
in public or wear pajamas out in public. Don't nobody want to talk about these black men out here killing one another. Don't nobody want
No,
to talk about that.
no.
Why would you? Everybody need help.
And we,
You as a black man know better than to take your ass in a bank and start shooting. You should know better. Everybody need help. Everybody ain't walking up in no bank doing no shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm tired of black men
yeah,
out here
and like
doing
I said,
crazy shit and
like I
expecting
said,
for us. I'm tired of black men out here doing crazy shit and expecting for us to feel sorry for them. I'm done with that shit. Especially when you can go on YouTube 24/7 and talk about black women like we are rags, like we are dirt, but you don't want to get up here and talk about this brother that went into the bank and shooting up in the air. I'm tired of this bull. I'm sick of it. Black men know better than to go into a
well, I'm
damn
gonna
bank
tell you,
with a damn gun and start shooting and know damn well his ass ain't gonna walk out there live and remote. He know that. The black man know that. So I'm so sorry, sis. I don't care no
well,
more
well,
because
well,
now you're
I
black.
also, I
Now women
also
have
have to look at some of our black men when they do stuff like that. Some of them got mental illnesses too. Um, and so because I mean, if you start sobbing and you're sobbing and crying and all of this other kind of stuff and have the result like this, your elevator don't go all the way to the top. So I mean, when the ladies described him, but you are absolutely correct. Um,
and look at these
we
foolish
do
men
some
on YouTube. Look at these foolish men on YouTube and how they praising and honoring Kevin Samuels. These are some weak ass men. You have this dude that's called himself taking stepping up and taking up where Kevin Samuels left off. But all he's talking about is not, how he's teaching his sons not to date black women, how not calling black women thots. And this is what Kevin Samuels has done further to divide our
I know,
community.
I
Samuels
know,
didn't do nothing but divide us further. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, I know,
And
I
now
know. And the
a
thing of it
word.
is in every race, in every race, they have white trash, trailer park trash. In every race, they have it. Okay, every race they have it. Every race, you have women that are loud, trash. I mean, they have it. But
But it's mighty funny how you only hear about the loud black women.
thank you,
You hear about
thank
the
you.
loud black man. You don't hear about these other loud white women and Asian women loud
Mm-mm,
as hell.
no,
But all you hear about is
mm-mm,
us.
no, mm-mm. No, but see, we were at a friend's house last night, and I was telling them, I was telling them how the difference is. Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all
All of us are not God. All of us are not children of the Most High. I'm sorry. A lot of us are devils walking around here.
okay? I was asking my family did they want to listen to the show this morning. Okay, and
A
so
lot of us are not. Hold on, Ava. A lot of us are not God's children. We got to get up out of that. A lot of us. I know, K. Jude. I don't know why I'm sounding like this. K. Jude said I sound far away. I don't know what's going on.
okay,
Um,
so
all of us
but
are not God's children. Go ahead, Ava. Let me see if I can fix my sound right quick.
okay, no, I do realize that there are some people that are just plain outright evil. They are evil in our race. They are evil. But I believe from slavery, from slavery, I believe that we have so much mental illness that that slavery mentality it still exists today, and a lot of childhood trauma. But what I was saying earlier was when we were having this conversation last night, and I was saying, okay, because they were in agreement that that us black people we might have put ourselves in some positions where we should have that we have broken the law or we have done things. Okay, that's fine. So when we get ready to pay the price for our crime, it's still an injustice. Okay, do we ask for police to come into our areas? They come into our areas more than the white areas. They want to check for insurance cards, seat belts. They put speed traps. They go into our neighborhoods more so than the other races. They get him you up with a speeding ticket with some high fine that you can't pay. You might can't afford to go to court, so you miss a court date. Then you might have a warrant over a simple speeding ticket. I mean, they target our neighborhoods. They set speed traps. And then they charge us all these enormous fines. And we all can say this, but we all done drove on suspended license. We all done drove without no insurance one time in our life. So, I ain't even trying to hear that. All of us done did it. And so, should we be punished forever? I mean, they put these police in our areas just to target us. So no, it'll never be fair. It'll never be fair. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, shalom, y'all. Is that better? Because I was outside. I did step outside to see what the weather was like. Okay, I went out to see what the weather was like, but I'm back in. Okay, okay. See what the weather was like, but I'm back. Yeah, okay. So, uh, and this is what I try to tell people. A lot of, some things we are targeted. We are already targeted people. And so we've got to dot our I's and cross our T's, as they say. We have to do everything so righteous because we are the targeted people. But some people can't do that. Like right now, you have people out here, they are just trying to live. This pandemic has messed up so many people. I know 3 families right now that have decided to rent a house. They all made the rules, and they're young people. They've got kids, and they've made house rules because most of them had jobs dealing with the public. They don't want to go back to those jobs, so they are. Well, one's ready to go to truck driving school. I mean, they got to plan on some things they're going to do so they don't have to go work with the public anymore. To plan on some things they're going to do. So if they don't have to go work, so they might run into some hard times in that house where, they might miss paying their car insurance for a month or so. So my God, in the black neighborhood, you don't know when there's a speed trap, and it just might be that one day. And
Can you hear me?
boom, bang. Yes, I can hear you.
I
Yeah, there goes their whole, there goes their livelihood. But they target us. So we gotta do everything right. But at the same time, I'm a realist, and I know I had some rough times. I didn't had to miss payments on things, and say, Lord, please don't let me get caught and all this other kind of thing. So yeah, it's I just think for us, I just think the world is just against black people. Well, first of all, we are against each other. That's the number one thing. Because if we had our stuff together and started respecting and each other with mutual respect, but we, for some reason, it's like the slave mentality is really showing now. But B, what I was thinking the other day in the audience, I'm wondering, this is something that they want to program the black woman to do, and that's to be with the white man. You look at, you got Kamala Harris, you got the Supreme Court judge, then you got the new press secretary who is black. She is part of the alphabet people. So, their programming, it's going fine. They are programming. That's why, deep down inside, the black man, they seeing the top black women with the other races, and that's what's making them hate us more too. So you have to look at how the media is portraying the black woman like she's only successful if she's with the white man. So we're still being manipulated and controlled by the media. So, hello, shalom to everyone in the chat. Pan, Bonnie Rose, K. Judah, Naomi, the Oracle, the Remnant Channel. Yeah, shalom, y'all, for being here. And so they're still controlling us. The media manipulation is the best way. Look at how they are portraying the Black woman now. You're either part of the alphabet group or you're married to the other race. That is why they probably talk about us. Deep down inside, they still love us. Deep down inside, but
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me
The
now?
media. Yes,
Can
ma'am. I hear
anybody
you
hear me
loud and
now? Because
clear.
I'm having some technical difficulties in this camp. Today,
Yes, I can
mic
hear you.
check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
No, I heard you. And
Uh,
stop saying you so stupid. Don't say that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mic
it's much
check, mic
better.
check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1,
Yeah.
2. I ain't even gonna tell
Hey,
y'all.
I hope in from the bedroom.
I had a whole conversation, and then y'all didn't hear one word.
Oh Lord.
I had
Yeah.
to switch computers. We're going to get the smoothies today. Smoothies. Today is Friday. Yes. Happy birthday to my daughter. She's 35 years old today.
Happy Go
birthday.
daughter. It's your birthday. Go daughter. It's your born day. Go daughter. It's your born day.
Shout out to the CUC in the chat room. My brother K. Judah in the building. Oracle 007, Na Maria in the building. Who else up in here? The Remnant. Shalom to the Remnant. Shalom, sis. Who else? Did I say the Oracle, Na Maria, K. Judah? Yeah. And shalom to Bonnie. Thanks for sliding through, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie and Pan. I was
and
just
DJ
telling
Pete
them.
the Greek.
Yeah, Pete, Pan, my love, Pan. I still love you, my love. I was just telling them the media right now is pushing the agenda out. The Black woman. And this is what they're doing. And they're starting it right there in the White House. You either have to be part of those alphabet people or married to a Caucasian man.
Yeah,
that new press secretary that he just made, she's Black, but she's probably an alphabet lady. So that's the agenda.
Who is that? Which one is that?
The new press secretary.
Oh yeah,
that just took over last week. So this is what's being portrayed in the media. So then you get the trickle down effect. And since some of our people are still suffering from the slave mentality, instead of seeing that this is what's being programmed. They hate us.
Yep, it's a perpetual hatred. But look at us.
You
We
know,
hate one another. We
but
hate one
right,
another.
I don't hate anybody. That's like, say for instance, this YouTube thing. Everybody I subscribe to, I hit their notifications. If I'm asleep, if I get up, I get a notification. I share everybody's shows. I want us all to make it. I don't have an ounce of jealousy in my heart against no other black woman. I just don't. I've never lived my life like that. I wasn't even raised like that. So all of this stuff that I've been preaching, I had to realize that everybody wasn't raised like me.
What?
And B know ever since I've met her, I've been talking about, you know, can we get together like the 70s? But you know, B, what you used to tell me, you
Nope.
said, B, we ain't never been together. You said, April, we ain't never been together. They divided us in slavery.
Soon as we hit foot on this sand, we was already divided. Soon as we landed, we were divided. And then here you have people like Kevin Samuels that in the community, dividing the community even further.
You know how to make the sound come through the headset?
What sound?
The game.
Yeah, you have to go in the settings.
On settings on what, the TV?
On the game. But anyway.
I already set like that.
You know what?
What?
You know, it's a shame. I thought, have they even buried this dude yet? You know, have they even buried this dude? Yeah, they said he was cremated. Did they ever have a memorial for him? Because I thought he would have died.
Yeah, they did on YouTube. They had a memorial for him on YouTube.
Yeah, once he went away, but again, you know, we are such ignorant people. We'll do anything for clicks, views, likes, and money.
Yep, pretty much.
That we want to take over the Rhine and dog our race out. And you know what? They have a choice. Yep. And people don't have to support them. Anybody that's still talking about Kevin Samuels now, I don't even click on the show. Kevin Samuels is gone. May he rest wherever he's at. He's gone. He ain't living anymore.
He left a great divide.
Are we still talking about him?
Because he left a great divide amongst us. He divided us before he left. That's why everybody's still talking about him. He just threw a monkey wrench in there. We were already divided, but now here he comes, dividing us even more. And you have people worshiping that man. That's why people still talking about him. His ugly ass self. He was ugly inside and out. He
looked like he was smart. He looked like he was gay.
He played a lot of people.
He died. He died using drugs, laced drugs. You know. So that well, they said he had the GoFundMe. That was fake. That was something that they had threw out there. You had his daughter saying he was never there for her emotionally. They couldn't connect. You know, he was okay. You know, he was just an average guy that found a way on YouTube. And unfortunately, if I decide to start tomorrow, to start my channel and talk. When I get to cussing and fussing, I had more views than anything.
Right.
It's unfortunate that our people prefer to see us cussing each other out and dogging each other out. We like drama. We are drama-filled people.
And so now you have this new dude that's from in the Manosphere, some lawyer dude. He's teaching his sons not to date black women, not to bring no thoughts home to him. And he's showing all these different types of women that he has dated throughout the years. He called them commercials. He said, I'm getting ready to show y'all a commercial. And he showed video of women, non-black women, that he has been throughout the years. Even though he has a fiance, he's showing these women that he dated throughout the years, and they weren't black women. And he's encouraging black men to date outside of their race, encouraging it hard. This is what the Manosphere is doing, turning their backs on their own women, and they think that they're going to be blessed for it. They think the Most High Yah is going to bless them for that. And all he is doing is asking people for super chats and people giving him their hard-earned money just because he's associated with Kevin Samuels.
Ain't that about nothing?
It ain't about nothing.
Because you can't, what I can't understand, B, into the chat, these black men come from a black woman.
What that's supposed to mean? They don't care.
Come from a black woman.
And they do not care.
You come from a black woman and you chose to talk about black women. That speaks of your character.
I heard a white woman say she loved dating Latino men, and she have yet to meet one Latino man that has allowed her to say anything bad about a Latina woman. She said the only man that she know that do that is a black man. Black men allow their white women, their Asian women, their Hispanic woman to degrade their own black woman. She said she has never seen a man that do that.
Exactly. We still talk about our own. And the thing of it is, we're further dividing and everybody's growing but us.
Yes. Listen, you got people out here teaching their children how to shoot, how to hunt, how to grow their own food, how to cook their own food. What we teaching our children? How to twerk.
Mm-hmm. And we think that's
how to
cute.
Do the cha-cha. How to do the cha-cha. How to do TikTok challenges. One little girl just killed herself trying to do one of them TikTok challenges over there. 10 years old.
You know another sad thing? They don't even make kids do chores anymore. Like, what happened to doing chores? You come in from school, you do your homework, you might go outside for a little while, and you went to bed. Okay? Every kid now, you're getting kids phones at 5 years old.
Right.
You're helping with the program.
The internet is raising our kids these days. The internet raising your kids.
Giving your kid a phone And now you're just letting the internet raise your child because you don't know what they're listening to. I mean, I'm looking at 6 and 7-year-old kids with phones. And I'm
Yep.
like, what? I feel so lost. And I always tell you this. I just don't feel like I fit in because I can't go along with some of this stuff. And I can't keep silent. And then if I say something, Darlene, just leave it alone. But what is a 6 or 7-year-old kid doing with a phone? I need somebody to explain it to me. Why do they have a phone?
Initially, you want to have a phone to keep up with them. But when they start putting internet and all these different types of apps on the phone, took it to another level. Took it to another level.
I know my mother would have not let me have a phone if she knew I could have access to pornography. I just know she wouldn't have let me walk around here with a phone. Or if she did, I wouldn't have access to all of that. I looked at some of these kids' phones because, of course, when I go around some people, I tell them, are you on YouTube? Yeah, I go on there sometimes. Well, let me see your phone because I need to subscribe me and some people, you know. They don't have it locked for parental control.
Mm.
When you bring it up, it's their kids and all of that. I just asked a simple question. Why isn't the parental controls on? They're allowed to go to other sites. I just asked a question. I'm not trying to cause any confusion. I understand these are these people kids. I'm just asking a simple question. Why aren't the parental controls on the phone then? So that's another thing. You can't argue. You can't say anything to these people anymore.
Nope.
So I'm done. I'm done. So the ones that listen to me, I'll be there for you. But them ones that didn't, don't ever call me.
Well, what Jesus said,
That's
they don't want to listen to you, dust off your feet. Leave that house, leave that city if possible. If they don't want to hear you,
yeah.
what you got
Well,
to say, dust
right.
off your feet. Keep
Oh
it
yeah.
moving.
But this is right. But this is what I'm saying. And so, bye. You know, I
I'm
just
just
asked a
tired of
question.
getting back to the
I'm
subject
just
on black men. You was talking about the brother that walked into
I'm
the
a step
bank.
away. Yeah. I'm a
Okay,
step away for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm
okay.
gonna mute my phone.
She was talking
All right.
about the brother that walked into the bank and start shooting and held a few people hostage. I don't feel sorry for that brother. I'm tired of feeling sorry for black men, and they don't have anything good to say about my sisters, me nor my sisters. They're encouraging one another to date outside their race, and that's against the Most High right there in itself. The Most High don't like us mixing. He never did. And the reason why y'all don't know that is because y'all don't study. Y'all don't read. And y'all let the church tell y'all that his laws and commandments are done away with, like the Most High is just washed up and that we don't need to listen to him no more. That's what Jesus is for. You are sadly mistaken if you think that. If you let the church teach you that the Most High's laws are done away with, you are way out of pocket. And that's why the churches are closing down, because you're not teaching right. You're not teaching truths. You're teaching that Jesus is going to come back with lollipops, gummy bears. But the Bible said that man coming back with a sword. He's coming back to kill. But that's not what the church is teaching you. That's why all of us walking around here so misinformed right now. Black people, we misinformed because we don't know who we are. We don't know who the Most High is and whose. We don't know whose we belong to. And I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know y'all don't want to hear it. But that's why we're in the predicament we're in now. That's why we have baby shortage, a baby food shortage across the United States of this here America. That's just the tip of the iceberg. You better learn how to grow something. You better learn how to do something. Because after a while, your survival skills are going to have to kick in. And y'all know black folks. Black folk know about survival skills. But you need to sharpen your skills up. You need to sharpen your skills up because everything is changing, including the weather. I was listening to the Oracle 007, one of her videos. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Oracle 007. I love her setup over there, how she set up her show. And her voice is so soothing, it makes you want to listen to what she has to say.
Oh, I know. She has a beautiful
one of her
voice.
shows where she was saying that China created a damn moon. I knew that they created the sun, tried to create a sun. Now they trying to create a moon, y'all.
Oh, my goodness. You know, they are trying to change.
I got to step away for a minute too, but I'll be right back. Go ahead,
April. B was talking about our survival skills. You know, my one regret is my mother used to grow a garden, and she used to go get a tiller, and people used to help her till her dirt and all that kind of stuff, and she would grow her own garden. Me, I didn't want to get dirty. I really don't like the outside, but I really wished I would have paid more attention and been down there with my mother in that dirt, learning how to plant vegetables and fruits. I really do. I'm trying now, but that is one of my regrets. When I think about the trips that we used to make to Mississippi, how I used to hate as a younger girl going to Mississippi, I really appreciate those trips now. I really do. Because I saw my uncle, he raised chickens, hogs. He had his own gardens. He grew corn. He grew everything. My survival skills now is I got a bunch of canned goods in my apartment. I got enough food and canned goods that I can live off of if something was to happen for a couple of months. You know, I don't even know how to grow a garden, but I'll learn. I'll learn. And the Oracle, I don't think I get your notifications. I'm going to have to go back and make sure because I know the Remnant channel, I get hers and I go on her shows. I know I get K Judah because he had a show this morning that was scheduled at 7:06 a.m. that I was waiting for, and that's when I was up early and fell back to sleep. So when I get the reminders for people's shows, I always set my reminders. But there's a shift in this world. It's not a good shift. They are trying to play with the weather. I mean, it's so weird. It's like they're trying to mess with what God created. You can't do that, people. You can't do that. I ain't going along with it.
I mean, you would
I'm
think the
not.
Bible, the Tower of Babel would teach you something when they tried to build that tower into the heavens. And the Most High was like,
Hmm.
oh, no, 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 no. You would think that people would learn, but no, now you got people trying to help transgender women, which is a man, carry a baby in the womb. They trying to fix a wound inside of a transgender, inside of a man.
Yeah,
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
they're
Tell
trying
me,
to go against everything.
tell me
It's
that
like
ain't
they're
wicked.
going against. Yeah.
Oh, DJ Pete had to tell us he was on the toilet. But tell me that
Okay.
ain't wicked. That's wicked as hell.
Very,
And you got people out here
very.
that don't believe. They believe in the Most High Yah, but they don't believe in the devil. They don't believe that there's a Satan, and they don't believe that he has seed actually on this earth. The devil got children too. The devil
Yeah.
has plenty of children, and a lot of them are in our communities. A
And
lot of
let
the
me
devil's
tell you,
seed is in our community.
yes, yeah, our own people and some of your own family.
Yep.
Some of your family are bad spirits.
Demonic.
The only thing I'm going to do is the only thing I can do now is I've just got to focus on me doing the right thing because you can't talk to people anymore. Um, you can't tell this new generation that's coming up. You can't tell these people anything. You know, these people they don't have respect for the elders. You know, they don't want to listen to what the elderly people are telling them. You know, everything for us, we are the most people that have the least, but we're doing the most. I look at all of this stuff they're doing for proms and graduations. My son went to the prom. I got him a suit and a rose for his date. There was no prom send off. There was none of this stuff. We do the most. Do you see those other races doing send offs? No. We do the most. We do the most. We go broke trying to impress people. I don't understand that. Why do we have to impress people? And I'm going to mute my mic so if B can give me an answer to that statement. You know, we are doing the most. We have the least, but we do the most. I'll mute my mic. Mm, okay, did she say she was stepping away? But I don't understand it. I'm just not getting half of the stuff that's going on in this shift in the world. I don't know. I'm going to stand strong on what I believe in. I know there's evil. I know there's too much darkness on this earth right now. I know in this so-called United States of Snakes that they are using the media to manipulate us. They've got gatekeepers, the black gatekeepers like Kevin Samuels, different people that are put in place to divide us. And they're doing such a beautiful job. A beautiful job. And the gatekeepers are those that are still trying to keep us down and divided. So we got new gatekeepers coming out to steady divide and separate us. There is no way that we should be promoting anything against our own race or even listening to it.
Or anything against the black family. We should be encouraging
Yes.
black family, black man, black woman. They want to encourage excuse me. They want to encourage us to stay outside of our race. We want to encourage us to stay within your own race. It ain't that damn bad. There's a black man out there for a black woman somewhere. Come on. Come on, y'all. Don't y'all see what they're doing? They're going to white us out. Soon there's not going to be any more people out with our skin tone. I'm telling y'all, man, this is important. Strengthen black families. That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Stop letting them. You know what? I was going to say something very stupid because they ain't letting black men do shit. I was going to say stop letting them degrade our black men, but shit, our black men out there degrading their damn self. They don't need no help doing that, but they want to put it all on us. Mm-hmm. They want the black woman to be degraded, but they don't want to take the blame for doing the degrading and degrading themselves.
Well, yeah, you know, it's the gatekeeper's job to do that, so that way we will run to the other race. That's what it is. It's their job. You know, they're gatekeepers. They're part of the agenda. That's what they want us to do. So it's part of their job, and you have to be strong enough to say no. No, I'm not going to listen to this. But they don't. You know, I did a show the other day. I said, there is no African American hate crime bill out here. When Joe Biden got elected, they started all of this Asian hate. The Asian people got money. Why isn't people, and I've called my local officials and I've wrote letters that I want an African American hate crime bill passed. See, we don't even ask for the right things.
We too busy doing the damn cha-cha. We too busy cha-cha.
We don't ask for the right things. They had
So this is
money
a
for
question.
Ukraine. They got money for Ukraine. They come up with Asian hate. They got money, and we still don't have any money. We're not even focused on the right things. We want an African American, black, colored, Negro, whatever you want to call it. We want those hate crimes. And from the day we stepped over here, these people have messed with us. They have bombed us. They have bombed cities. They have killed us. They have slaughtered us. They've done everything wicked and evil to us. And there is no hate crime bill. What about what they do to us? But the minute the Asians,
You know why? We too busy inviting them to the cookout. We too busy trying to get them to come over here with us. We too busy trying to blend in and mix with them. We don't have time for ourselves. We too busy embracing everything and everybody else. We don't have time for ourselves.
because at the end of the day, people, they don't really care about us. They really don't care. They really don't care about us. They're going to use you to further their agendas. When we think it's great, then they got their gatekeepers. Then they got the media. And again, we still don't have nothing. We don't have anything. We don't even push now for recreational centers to be in our communities and stuff. We don't even fight for our communities. But we'll fight for anything else. And people can't even see this. They can't see it. Why? I don't want to be like something that I'm not. I was born black, and I'm going to stay black. Where I go, I'm black, and I'm proud to be black because I know we were the chosen people. I know that. I know it. And I'm going, hey, we don't have no other choice. We're going to stay black. No, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to talk like you. I don't want to be like you. You, you know, they came over here, slaughtered, murdered the Indians, and these are the type of people you want to be like? That's why we got so much of this stuff going on because we're too busy trying to be like them and do what they do. That's why all of this stuff has entered into our minds because we want to be like them. We think we can do everything like them, and we can't. We can't. We want to do everything they do. And most of the things they do are demonic. Yesterday was Malcolm X's birthday. You know, the FBI, they had him killed. Reports came out that they had undercover police when he spoke at that ballroom in New York. They had received a phone call the day of the shooting saying that somebody was going to kill Malcolm X. They did not even tell them. They didn't want to see a black man make it and become that powerful. Same with Dr. Martin Luther King. They killed him till he was still alive. Because, see, if we unite and become powerful, if if they give us 40 acres and a mule, which they're never going to give us, because if we overtake one state, we'll overtake 2 states, and we can overtake this country. And they know that. And they get these gatekeepers that want to be like them, that talk about us and keep us divided. And that's all I got to say for today, because it's right there in our faces. You know, people ignore it. They don't want to talk about it because we're too busy trying to be like them. What's so spectacular about them? Nothing. Nothing is spectacular about them. I'm going to pause my mic B. I'm going to mute my mic B in case you want to respond. Okay, I see she still has her mic muted. But that's our problem. If you don't love yourself and love being black, which you was born, then that's where the problem starts. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm black and I'm proud to be a black woman. I'm proud of my nappy hair. I'm proud of my big nose. I'm proud of my big lips. I don't want to be like them. I don't.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
hate them.
y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm having some kind of a day. Um, April, I'm gonna have to shut this live stream down.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. I'm sorry B is having technical difficulties,
Yeah,
but my shows are getting ready to be more geared to values, to values. I just want to be a voice and talk about values and what's going on in this world, because it's awful, and we've got to get more
I
people.
just want to be a voice for women, for black women, because I'm tired of black men dumping all this shit on us. I just need to be a voice and start speaking
Yeah,
up and taking up for black women, because no one
yeah,
is
and
taking up for us.
we do. But see, right, and
No one is
so
taking up for us. But
yes,
the white man, the so-called white man, call himself taking up for us. We don't need no white man to take up for us. We need our brothers.
yeah,
That's what we need. And y'all got to stop acting foolish out here in these damn streets. And y'all got to stop blaming us for the foolishness.
yeah,
Hold yourselves accountable for a damn change. Hold yourselves
yes.
accountable. That's all I got to
You
say
know,
for now.
right. So thanks, B. I know you're having issues
Yeah.
today. Um, Thanks everybody for joining us today. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. April Showers, I'm out.
So y'all make sure y'all go support the CUC. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, April. I know I wasn't much of a voice today because I've been going through these phone calls. People want to call me all day long now. As soon as I get live, everybody want to call, but when I get off the live, nobody wants to call. That's just the way it is. It's your girl, BeeSparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Y'all holler at y'all girl. Okay? Okay.